Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Pardon me, just lagging a lot, a lot. Okay, so wait, am I making the slide? This is incredible. So, to all that lagging, this is the next slide. So let's talk about challenge level to start off this. Let's look at let's look at challenge level. I'd say it's somewhere between easy and medium. The perfect situation where you want your hike to be. It's too easy, it's fine, but I wouldn't want it to be too easy since usually when it's too easy, it's also too short, which I don't like personally. So let's go. Oh my god, status like 3, what's it doing? It just not staying yet very, very well. Like, how do I say? So, I'm basically painting my way. So, basically, just review of West, Tiger 3, Talus Rocks, and Bus Loop. And my experiences on that was all sites were actually really good. I loved it. You can kind of just go into places which I personally thought was really fun. You can go into some caves and really cool stuff, and I really like the height. The like you could see just between cool and amazing. For amazing, you sometimes need to hike a tad bit more. So we'll go into if it's worth it later, but the sites are definitely really, really cool and definitely part of it, and definitely part of why I personally think this is such a good hike. While we're on the slide, so I'll just talk about how I actually did this hike. So it was a total of 3 miles, but the best loop so there's the Talus Rocks, Tiger 3. I'm pretty sure. Go to one. So there's North Tiger Tray, Talus Rocks, and Bus Loop. We didn't really do much of Bus Loop. We just went and saw the bus. That was the main part of it. And I really like that you can actually go and see the bus. The bus was actually part of a mill where there a lumber industry or a lumber company until it got shut down to build I-90. So it was really cool. It had a ton of graffiti on it. Some people shot at it. There's some holes in there, and it was really old and nice to see. And it was also really the beginning of the trail. And the total of it is only 3 miles, so I think you should also bunch it together. There's some caves you can go in and out of. That's really cool. And you can like climb on some rocks. So I personally thought of that as really fun. I don't know what you guys will think, but my job is to just tell you guys the facts, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So let's go to the next slide, which is not worth it. It is slide number 3, please. Just one slide. Okay, okay. Length. So, um, this is glitch. So, sights. Is it boring, cool, amazing? I'll say it's actually very cool. In sights, like it's very cool, and that's the reason why I hike liked this hike so much. It was amazing and really really cool. You gotta go in some caves, climb on some rocks, you know, do the basic stuff. Not the basic stuff, but it was really cool. It wasn't about views. It was actually about going in stuff, looking at some boulders. That was really cool. Just about he between cool and amazing. So on to the next slide. So oop 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 oop. Yep. Eh, 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 eh. Slide 4, please. Go in. So is it worth it? Okay, so it's wanting me to go back to slide 1. And please go to 4. Go to slide 4. Nope. It's so late. So my hike was 3 miles, which I'd say is just about short and medium. Some are like really long hikes, and I don't like those kind of hikes since it can get you very tired and not able to appreciate the beauty of it. So it was only 3 miles like that. We did a tiny bit of the bus loop, um, Talus rocks, and a bit of North West Tiger Trees. So that was really fun. I think that's a really cool part of it. How long it is, that's a really important part of it. Is it worth it? It's actually a pretty good hike. Saying in that is not very long. It's not very challenging. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it for any grandparent. Just in a summary, basically, I'd say it's a very good hike. I wouldn't recommend it on the challenge level it for any old grandparents or any people who have had surgery before. You'd have to climb up some stuff. You don't have to necessarily. The beauty is going into the caves and looking at these giant boulders and going down some caves. I mean, some parts were pretty slippery, but I won't go into that. Some parts I honestly would say were pretty scary if you aren't with a friend, since some places can get really steep and really thin trails. So I'd say you should not go alone, and you should bring um a buddy with you or go with a big group of friends. But at the start, the hike is pretty easy, but then it gets difficult depending on who you're looking at. For an average adult, yeah, I think you should be able to do it no problem. You may not be able to climb all the rocks. I think the kids would I think kids would really like that, but I think this is a family friendly hike if there are no grandparents, because some grandparents have had surgery, some have not. I'm not the be, I'm not gonna be the one to assume if they've had a surgery or not. But all I can say is parents, and kids, like they can go. But about grandparents or elder people, let's say, um, 40, like lower than 45 can do it probably. Lower than 40 can definitely do it. So I mean, yeah, it's actually a pretty good hike. I wouldn't say I might go on it a ton of times, but I mean, I would go on it once or twice, no regret. I mean, I'm not at the nope level. At nope, you're like, I'm not gonna go there. It was not worth it. You know, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not like crazy about going in the best hike ever zone down over there, but I'm somewhere around here to make a point where I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'd like to go another time. I'm cool with that. I'm happy about it, but I'm fine if I don't go either. I'm not like I'd be studying to push for it at the best hike ever zone. Otherwise, uh, I'd say I recommend it for you to hike on at least once, if not multiple times. So that'll be a wrap, guys. Bye.